Welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. My name is Christopher Denise, and with me today is Evelyn Chua, our new Vice Mayor.
Oh, thanks, Chris.
Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Why don't you introduce yourself to the city?
Hello, I'm your Vice Mayor, Evelyn Chua, elected as council member 2020, and a couple months ago elected by the council to be the Vice Mayor.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you. Thank you for joining me. The whole purpose of this series is to introduce you, the audience, the residents and citizens and business people of Milpitas to our new city council. So today, we just want to get to know you a little bit better. First and foremost, one of the coolest things I think is you're now Vice Mayor to Carmen Montano, which means we have a female mayor and a female vice mayor.
Yes.
You want to talk a little bit about that?
And I think Carmen broke the glass ceiling. As you know, she will tell you, she's the first woman mayor of Milpitas. And in 2020, actually, I'm the first Asian American council member, female woman Asian American council member. And a couple months ago, when I got elected by the city council to be vice mayor, I'm the first Asian American vice mayor of Milpitas. So there's a lot of firsts in Milpitas lately, so we're so proud of that.
Awesome. Well, looking forward to quite a few more firsts, hopefully, as time goes on. Let's jump a little more in depth into you. Who are you, Evelyn? Who is Evelyn Chua, and why are you in Milpitas?
I'm a mom, I'm a grandma, and a wife, and a community servant. I look at myself as a community servant. I got into this, I really didn't want to run, but I did in 2016. I almost made it. I was third place, but this time in 2020, I made it. So I'm excited and it's exciting. And I think everybody tells me it's my calling. So I'm here, and it's different, like being a vice mayor. And I thought being vice mayor, like, okay, I'm a council member, they're gonna change my title, and that's it, right? No. It's more to it than that. It's a lot more work, a lot more responsibilities. But we're good. I think Mayor Montana and I are a good team, and we have a good council this time around.
How has that team forming been going?
In any relationship, it has to evolve. So there got to be like trust and respect, and we're trying to keep that. And I think the other council members are doing the same.
Great. So it sounds like there's more to this job than meets the eye.
Right.
Can you tell us a little bit about what that process has been like, and what you're looking forward to?
I get more involved with different committees as a vice mayor, and you're more focused on, really, for myself, I'm one vote. I'm very focused on our residents, that they're safe, their properties are safe, they have a good quality of life, and we provide them with the services that they need. That's the biggest thing about being a council member.
I mean, that sounds like, I've had these conversations before a few times. There is an underbelly, or not even underbelly, but there's a mundane side to the city council that it's not very glamorous. It's not about being in the news. It's about getting the job done. Can you tell us a little bit more maybe about some of the less glamorous sides of your job that you're finding out that maybe people don't think about?
There's a preconception that you can solve everything. That's not true. And there's a preconception that it's like they said, it's a thankless job. It is true. And really the thing that we need to do is as I think as a council member, is to educate our residents that why are we doing these things? Why are we issuing these bonds, or why are we increasing the water rate? They need to be able to relate to why things are being done in the city council, so they can understand why we're doing it. Everything that we do really is to serve them, to protect them, to give them the best quality of life here in our city. And I think we're good in doing that, but we need to do more.
That's a fantastic answer there. I think that leads me a little bit into the next one. You know, I was on a committee meeting recently for, I think I saw you on there as well, for the Midtown specific, I just forgot the name, but the Midtown specific project where we're, the revitalization of Main Street.
Oh, the Gateway Main
project.
Street specific plan.
And I'm excited about that, and you know, partly because I'm invested in Milpitas. You live there, you work there, we're all invested in Milpitas. But it's a long-term plan, and you know, where do you see Milpitas in 20 years?
I'm hoping that I got lucky because in March 2021, we approved the general plan. The general plan is a 20-year framework on how the city has to be developed. So the main thrust of that, which is my one vote input to that, feedback to that general plan, is to make sure that there's balance between residential, industrial, and commercial. Why is that important? Because we cannot have all residential, we cannot have all commercial, we cannot have all industrial. And now the challenge, because we have all these plans, the challenge for, I think the council, I see it as a challenge to myself, is how do we translate these plans to reality?
I know people out there would love to hear all sorts of questions about homelessness or crime or things like that, but I think what's better for us is to watch you folks on the council over the next year and see how you tackle those problems and what you do. We've heard from you on the campaign trail. We know where you want to go with it. So let's give them this year, and we'll come back next year, and then I'll grill you with some harder questions. So for our final question tonight, we'll make it real simple. Why Milpitas?
Why move to Milpitas?
Yeah.
Why not? Okay, I'm gonna tell you the survey. In 90% of the survey, the recent survey that we just did a couple months ago, 90% say they're so proud to live in Milpitas. 89% say the quality of life in Milpitas is excellent. They feel safe in Milpitas. They feel like we can use a little bit more cleaning, I mean, with the storm and everything, but they feel it's a safe, it's clean, and there are a lot of amenities that they see, which is we're really proud of. And it just tells you how they feel, but we shouldn't, as a council, I think, that's just the starting point. We should move further and do more work for our residents.
Well, we got some great answers from you today. Thank you so much for your time. Audience, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Thank you, Chris, Eric, and Rhoda.